I would like to talk about something other than the movie analysis. I'd like to talk about this game that I used to own called the Guy Game. Okay. We want to share the story for quite some time now. I just feel the time is now. Basically, I used to own it, played it, enjoyed it, and I didn't have any type of income back then, you know. In order for me, sometimes when I bought games, I used to trade ones I had in to get some credit, or get store credit to bring the price down when I bought another game, you know. So the Guy Game was one of the games I ended up trading in. Sometimes I would rebuy the game later. You know, I'll do that. But the Guy Game I didn't end up rebuying. I did remember seeing it on Amazon some time later after I owned it. This is some years later on Amazon. And I put it on my wish list, you know. So, okay, I'm going to end up picking it up again, you know what I'm saying? I started to miss it, you know. It was a fun game show game where these girls in bikinis will answer these questions and shit like that. You know, sometimes they would dance and all that shit. And, you know, it was some eye candy in there. It was some trivia too, some knowledge. You get some knowledge along with that eye candy, you know what I'm saying? So I thought it was pretty unique and fun. You know, that's why I liked it. And I didn't mind owning it again, you know. So time passed. I still didn't pick up the game until one day I realized that it wasn't on my wish list anymore. And I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember deleting it from my wish list. So I went to Amazon and typed in it, and I couldn't even fucking find the game on there. And I was like, what the fuck happened to the Guy Game? This was before I was on eBay. In fact, this was years before I started fucking with eBay. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I type in Guy Game, it won't come up. It was like the game never existed, so I just left it alone. I was like, maybe it's a glitch in the system or some shit. Everything else on my wish list is on there. So fast forward to about a year ago, maybe 7 months at the most. 9 months, give or take. I'm on eBay, and I'm talking on the phone to one of my close friends. And I stumbled across, I realized that eBay actually had the Guy Game for sale. But at this point, I'm actually getting ahead of myself. Let me backtrack a little more. Let me backtrack. I got ahead of myself. I didn't think much of it why I couldn't find the game. You know, it was weird, but I wasn't like going on Google and I'm like trying to fucking find out why I can't find it. So one day I was just on YouTube, I wasn't trying to look up any information on this game. I pretty much forgot about it at this point. It was in the back of my mind, you know, whatever. You know, but I watched a video and they brought up the Guy Game. Out of the blue. It was a video based on video game censorship or something. I watch shit like that, you know. How one country would censor a game, another country would just leave it there. I found that shit fascinating. So I was watching one of them videos and a Guy Game came up. And I learned that the game is actually banned. So that's why Amazon is not selling it. I was like, oh shit, it's banned. You know, and the reason why it's banned is because one of the girls on there was actually 17 years old that appeared on the game, you know. I was so fucking pissed off, man. So since she appeared in the game, since it's illegal to fuck with 17-year-olds, even though they could consent to sex. But I digress. These laws are fucked up. Since she appeared on there and we have no idea who the fuck she is, when she appears, or anything, they decided to ban the game, you know. So I guess I wonder how many people who owned the game at that point gave it up when they found out it was banned. I bet you none of them did. To the point where I saw it on Amazon. You can go on Amazon. It's kind of costly too. The game is kind of fucking costly. Amazon, you can find it on there. So I found it. I was, to my surprise, I just typed it in. I'm just running my mouth to my friend on the phone. And I just typed it in just to fuck around. You know what I'm saying? I found it. And I told him about it being banned and why it was banned. And my defense was that I don't know who the fuck she is. 17 is close to 18. It's like, I don't get it. Why is it a big deal? It's not my fault she's in there. It's not any of us' fault. So the game is banned because she's in there. And we don't know who the fuck she is anyway. You know what I'm saying? I just thought that was fucked up. That was my defense against it. But my friend, he didn't encourage me to buy it. No, he discouraged me to buy it. He was just pretty much saying, like, it's not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's banned. That's illegal. He didn't flat out tell me not to buy it, you know, but he did discourage me from buying it. Because I was thinking about purchasing it. So I decided not to. Because of what he was saying to me and everything like that. I can't remember the exact words, but he pretty much discouraged me from buying it. So that's the story of the Guy game. The fact that it's not sold on Amazon, but it's sold on eBay. The people are selling it. I asked myself, did these sellers know that this game is banned? You know what I'm saying? They either don't know or they don't give a shit. You know. And the question, in case you're wondering, if I owned the game, if I never fucking traded it in and I owned it, would I have gave it up? I'm going to be honest with you guys, because I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you, because lying to people insults their intelligence. It tells you that you think they're stupid. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. So would I have given it up? No. I wouldn't have. Would I have streamed the game? No. Because it's banned. I would not, even if I wanted to stream it, I would not have streamed it at all. I would have kept it though. I'm just being honest. Just being fucking honest. I mean, I have fucking bootleg movies that's supposed to be legal. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of fucking burned movies right now. Like, what the fuck? Well, I'm going to give that game up, and I might as well give up my bootleg movies. And that's a large chunk of my fucking DVD library. You know what I'm saying? Sure, that having bootlegs in your house, you can go to jail for it, you know? But yeah, so, no, I wouldn't have gave it up. I definitely wouldn't have streamed it, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know who runs across your channel. You just don't know, you know what I'm saying? You don't know who it is. You don't know this person's personal life, what they're willing to do, you know what I'm saying? They see the game streamed on my channel. They say, oh shit, that game is banned, you know, not because there are fucking scantily clad women on there, because it's banned, you know what I'm saying? Now, if it was me, if I was browsing across YouTube and I seen somebody streaming that game, or I seen the game streamed, would I report it? No. No, I wouldn't report it at all. Well, would I stream it myself? No. That's the guy's honest truth. It's easier to be honest. Sometimes the truth hurts, but you get over it. You know what I'm saying? It's better than lying, because if you lie, your brain is working overtime. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually harder to lie than to tell the truth. Sometimes telling the truth is hard, but lying is much harder to me. Because you got to figure out a story, you know what I'm saying? So that's my take on the Guy game. I will not be purchasing it. And that's that. I mean, so you don't want it that bad, Chrome? I said, I don't. Did I want to have it again? Yes, of course I did. I wanted it again. I definitely wanted to own the game again. You know, I would love to stream it. You know what I mean? It's like, but That one incident with this 17-year-old girl, it just fucked up the whole game to the point where it's banned. You know, Amazon followed suit on it, but eBay didn't. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not your mommy. I'm not your fucking daddy. I'm not your parent. If you want to fucking buy the game, that's on you. I'm just saying I'm not going to buy it just to keep myself out of trouble. I mean, I believe if I did buy it, I wouldn't get in trouble. You know, but it is illegal, so it's banned. So I'm just trying to, I just don't want to touch it. You know, I just don't, you know, so that's the interesting story about this game, you know, and I'm pretty much done with the video. I got less time on this fucking phone. I was trying to calm my anger down when I fucking first hit the record button. I was seeing that I have less time on here than I did last time to fucking record. This phone pisses me off as far as the memory is concerned. You know, I was suggested I should get a fucking SD card or some type of memory that you put in your phone, surplus memory. But I shouldn't have. I never needed one because I had enough. And plus, I didn't keep, when I upload videos on my phone, I didn't keep them on there. I deleted them after it was uploaded to YouTube. I deleted them, so that freed up the memory. I never need an SD card. I don't save them. The only thing I save on my phone is fucking pictures that I get off Google. Sometimes I save my thumbnail. Sometimes I don't delete my thumbnails that I use for my streams or videos on my phone. If they look good, I keep them. You know. So I never needed one. I shouldn't even have to get one now. It's fucking stupid. I mean, I shouldn't have, you know, this is crazy. This phone's memory is crazy. But if it gives me under a certain amount of memory, I'm not going to record. I probably would have went live instead talking about this because I want to get this off my chest. I want to talk about this now. I've been wanting to talk about it for a long time about this game. And that's that, you know. But buy it at your own risk. That's all I'm saying. Do I think something's going to happen? No. But it's at your own risk. You know, you can never be too careful. You know what I'm saying? Because what if, this is a long shot, but what if it's a fucking trap? You know what I'm saying? Like the seller's an FBI agent and they're undercover as a seller. So if you buy the game, they have your information, they have your address. Not trying to scare you, but it's possible. I believe it's possible. They have your address and everything, and they can send FBI to your house. You were expecting a video game, but you're going to get a knock on your door, and they're going to take you to jail. You never know, man. You never fucking know. So, just something to keep in the back of your mind if you're thinking about purchasing it. I mean, there are other games that offer you eye candy. You know what I'm saying? They may not be game show related, but, I mean, come on, there's plenty of games out there that are perfectly legal that we can enjoy here in the U.S. that is banned in other countries, believe it or not. You know, I own a couple of games that are banned in other countries, but it's legal here in the U.S. You know what I'm saying? So the U.S. is pretty lenient regarding what is legal and what's not as far as video games is concerned. So, but the guy game, that couldn't be swept under the rug. This one incident with this girl on there, this 17-year-old girl. I think she was almost 18, if I'm not mistaken. She was turning 18 a couple of months, maybe a month. Hell, maybe a couple of weeks she was turning 18 and she was on there. You know. And I don't know, man. That's what kicked it off that they decided to ban the game. I don't know if it's banned in other countries. I don't know that. I know it's banned in the U.S. If I'm saying anything wrong in this video, please feel free to comment in the comment box below and let me know what I missed. You know, because I didn't research the game at all. I just know that it's banned. So with that being said, this is why Chromosome signed the fuck out. Peace and love. Good health to you all. And be safe out there. Peace. I'm out.